In late December 2025, two young women from the Evaton community, south of Johannesburg, South Africa, 25-year-olds Nontokozo Mazibuko and Andiswa Sontangane, disappeared without a trace. What began as concern among loved ones would end in heartbreak and a police investigation into one of South Africa's most tragic cases of the year. This is their story. Nontokozo and Andiswa were cousins, both aged 25, from Evaton in the Vaal. They had family, friends, and futures filled with possibility. But those futures were cut short under circumstances that shocked their community. Nontokozo and Andiswa were known for their deep pride in their Zulu heritage, embracing traditions, uplifting young women around them, and encouraging friends and followers to love themselves and take care of one another. Their cultural strength was a source of identity and joy. Beyond their everyday lives, they left digital footprints that spoke to a generation. On TikTok, they were active creators with a large following, their voices and presence resonating with thousands of young women across the platform, where they shared moments of life, culture, connection, dance, and joy with a community that loved them. But what began as a time of celebration turned into tragedy. The two young women were last seen on the 30th of December, 2025, at a local soccer ground in Evaton. On New Year's Eve, 31st December 2025, they were reported missing after failing to return home and losing contact with family. Worried loved ones and community members began searching, posting pleas on social media, and following every possible lead. For more than a week, hope lingered until the discovery that would shatter it. On January 8, 2026, their bodies were found dumped along the R28 road in the Poortjie area near Randfontein, south of Johannesburg. The discovery brought an end to the search, but the beginning of a criminal investigation. Police confirmed the remains belonged to Nontokozo and Andiswa, positively identified by their families. The South African Police Service immediately classified the case as a double murder investigation and launched a manhunt for suspects. A multidisciplinary task team was assembled to follow up on leads and trace those responsible. Community members were urged to come forward with information that could assist the investigation. The news of Nontokozo and Andiswa's deaths reverberated across social networks and local press. Friends and relatives mourned their loss. Community activists, neighbors, and strangers shared grief and spoke out about safety and the need for answers. But beyond shock and sadness, there remained a stark reality. Two lives ended far too soon, and a community waiting for justice. This is not just a crime headline. It is a human tragedy that has left families grieving and unanswered questions hanging in the air. As investigations continue, authorities continue their call for information from anyone who might help bring closure to this case. If you have information about the disappearance or murder of Nontokozo Mazibuko and Andiswa Sontangane, contact your nearest police station or Crime Stoppers. This is not just a crime story. This is the story of two vibrant voices silenced too soon, and a community desperate for answers. Rest in peace, Nontokozo and Andiswa. This is True Crime 24/7. Stay safe, stay aware.